Lagos is known as one of the busiest cities in the world, a city that rarely slows down. Yet, on certain days, Lagos stops, roads are closed, movement is restricted, and an ancient tradition takes control of the modern city. This is the Eyo Festival, one of Lagos' oldest cultural institutions. It is not a carnival. It is no entertainment. It is a ceremonial procession rooted in ancestry, death, kinship, and spiritual continuity. The figures dressed in white are known as the Eyo. They represent ancestral spirits, messengers between the living and the dead. Their silence is intentional, their movements are controlled, and their presence is symbolic. The Eyo Festival is not led by a single masquerade. It is made up of several distinct Eyo groups, each with its own history, authority, and ceremonial role. Together, they form a structured procession governed by hierarchy and tradition. Although all Eyo are dressed in white, they are not the same. Their identities are revealed through subtle details, particularly the color and markings of their hats, known as aga, and the order in which they appear. At the center of the festival is Eyo Adimu. This is the most sacred and spiritually significant of all the Eyo. Its appearance is rare and carefully controlled. Eyo Adimu represents the highest and central authority and is closely associated with royal and funerary rites. When Eyo Adimu appears, it is treated with the highest level of reverence. Its movement through the city is deliberate, and every part of its route carries meaning. Alongside Eyo Adimu are other established Eyo groups, each connected to specific lineage and quarters of Lagos Island. These include Eyo Oniko, Eyo Ologede, Eyo Agere, Eyo Alakete Pupa, and Eyo Laba, often identified by the yellow markings of the hat. Each groups have designated leaders, drummers, and support members who ensure the rituals are carried out correctly. Their roles are not interchangeable. Order matters because tradition demands it. The procession of the Eyo is carefully arranged. No group moves at random. The sequence reflects long-established customs that have been preserved for generations. The long staff carried by each Eyo, known as the Okpambata, is both a symbol of authority and a ritual object. As it strikes the ground, it announces presence and passage. To an untrained eye, the Eyo may appear identical. To those who understand the tradition, every detail communicates meaning. From the type of Eyo present, to the route taken, to the order in which they appear, these distinctions are what transform the Eyo Festival from a public spectacle into a deeply organized cultural institution. The origins of the Eyo Festival predate colonial Lagos. This land was once known as Isale-Eko, settled by the Awuri Yoruba. Here, believing a century-shaped governance, justice, and social order, Eyo began as a funerary rite. It marked the passage of important individuals from the physical world into their central realm. Death was not an ending, but a transition requiring guidance. Over time, the Eyo Festival became inseparable from kinship. The death or installation of an Oba required Eyo rites. Without them, royal transition was incomplete. Colonial rule disrupted many indigenous traditions. Some disappeared. Eyo survived, protected by royal families, traditional leaders, and communities who refused to let it fade. Today, Eyo exists in a global city. Technology documents what was once sacred and unseen. Yet, the ritual remains unchanged.